Hi, this is Mary, and I'm going to show you the Diigo bookmarking and online researching tool. So Diigo is a way for you to save and tag the online resources that you find when you're doing research or looking for information that interests you. You can use Diigo to annotate the resources, you can highlight, add sticky notes, you can organize the resources. There is a tagging feature that I mentioned, and you can also create a more robust list of your resources by using something called an outliner that's within Diigo. And you can share the resources that you found with individuals as well as to private or public groups that you may be a member of that are within Diigo. So I'm going to show you how it works when you use Diigo to bookmark something. So I'm going to do a search for a topic of interest. And because I have some bookmarks already on this topic, you'll see that Diigo has prompted me with this item that says 12 items found in your Diigo library. So if I wanted to, I could go to my library and reference those bookmarks that I've already created. So if I have a new resource that I found and I want to bookmark that, I can use the plugin that I have installed from Diigo, and you can add this to most of the major browsers, I believe. And when I select the Diigo plugin, this drop-down menu will display. And from here I can save, annotate, tag the document to read later, take a screenshot, which will capture an image of the page as it is in this very moment. So if you want to capture information that may be removed or may time out later, you can share the page from this menu. Focus research is something that's only available if you pay for Diigo. And you can search within Diigo, And you can also access your library within Diigo and look at your list of unread resources. You can also right-click anywhere within an online resource, and if you have the Diigo plugin installed, you'll see a smaller version of this menu where you can save, annotate, read later, and create a sticky note. I'm going to use this menu to show you what it looks like when you save the bookmark. So I'm going to select Save. So you can select an option to add the resource to an outliner, and I'll show you what that looks like a bit later, but you can create a new one or you can select an outliner that you've already started. You can edit the name of the link if you want to shorten it or add more detail. You can edit that here. And there's different options such as making the bookmark private, adding it to your list to read later, and saving a cached version if you want to save the version of the online resource that you're looking at in that moment. You can add a short description. You can also add tags. So there are a list of tags that have come up here that I've used recently, so Diigo is showing me those. And it's also showing me a list of recommended tags. So it scans the online resource and picks up some information, and you can use these recommendations, use your recent tags, or type in new ones. So I'm going to do a combination of that. And you can also select an option to share the bookmark to a group or create a group and then share the bookmark to that group. So when I'm done with my selections, I'll just click Save. And now you see in the Diigo plugin that a red flag has come above the blue background. So what that tells me is if I come back to this page later, I'll know that I've already bookmarked this with Diigo. So you'll see once I have saved this bookmark, an annotation menu has come up. So I'll show you quickly what that looks like. So you can use a highlight tool using Diigo. You'll see the highlighter next to my cursor. And I'll just highlight the text that I would like, and then I'll deselect that when I'm done. You can also add a sticky note. So when I select that, a sticky note will generate, and I can move that anywhere I'd like within the resource and type in your notes. There's also an option to make this a public sticky note and share it with a group that you're a member of. So I'll just save my sticky note. And if I select this list here, I'll see all of my annotations, and I can use this list to jump directly to my annotations. So I'll show you what my Diigo library looks like. I'll jump to that using that option in the menu. So I've started a list with some bookmarks that are of interest to me, and you'll see a feed of them all here. And it's done kind of like a Facebook feed in the timed order that I've done it in. And then you'll see a list of my tags. So you can select one of these tags and see all those resources that have that tag attached to them. So I'll show you the outliners, what that looks like quickly. So this is just a way for you to curate a list of your online resources that you've tagged in Diigo as a way to help you organize your thoughts. And you can search within your library to look for tags or names of resources, and then add that directly into your outliner. So within Diigo there are groups, and these are public and private groups. So you can explore the public groups and find groups that are of interest to you. And within these groups, people are sharing online resources with each other. You can also set up a private group and share your resources in a little more closed environment. So that's an overview and a quick demonstration of Diigo. I hope that's been helpful.